Hi, my name is Jeremiah. I've been a leather artisan for more than 10 years. I like doing my job because I get to think of an idea and with my bare hands and materials, turn that idea into reality.
Hi, I'm Gary. I've been a leather artisan for 18 years. I chose this job because I like to make things with my hands.
Prior to being a leather artisan, I was actually a fashion and commercial photographer. And on set, there will always be these very nice luxury goods, luxury leather goods. And there was a particular belt that I liked. And I thought, why not, instead of forking out the money to buy the belt, why not buy some materials and tools to try and make my own? So that was how my love for leather crafting started.
My hobby is actually collecting Japanese samurai sword, Japanese samurai armor. While collecting that, I have to restore or repair a lot of the armors that I have. Leather working skills, woodworking skills, and steel working skills is what is needed. And at that point of time, I was looking for a job. I want to start a business maybe. And for leather craft, at that time, it was still relatively small and niched. So I decided to go into leather crafting industry, and I've been doing it for 18 years now.
People think that if you're a leather artisan, you can do anything related to leather, which is not necessarily the case. There are many different segments in this industry. For example, there are artisans who purely does upholstery work. There are artisans who work with bags and small leather goods. There are companies making watch straps and purely focusing on watch straps. So that's the different aspects in the industry.
A lot of people feel that we shouldn't charge as expensive as luxury brands, but that's not the case because we have to make every item from start to end as compared to a mass-produced items out there. We have to measure every single aspect of the product according to what the customer wants. So we actually make just one piece. This takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of time. Because of that, we have to charge a certain amount. I feel the challenges is to get recognition here in Singapore. Let's compare to the fashion industry, right? A designer who designs a good handbag will get recognized for being a great designer. But we are the ones that make the bags for the designer. We don't get recognition for being a great bag maker. So I think recognition is a challenge to achieve here in Singapore, especially for the leather industry.
I would say it's also the lack of access to resources in the industry. So there are sometimes if you want to buy some materials or some hardwares, it's sometimes very hard to find them locally. So almost everything that we use had to be imported, adding on to your cost of doing business. I would say it's about seeing the project finally come to fruition, the end product. After planning it for weeks or working on it for months, and when you're happy with the final product, that's really what gives me the motivation.
And for me, it's actually exactly the same.
Yes, anyone can pick up this craft as long as your interest is there, your determination is there. You can easily find tutorials online nowadays and pick something simple, a simple project, buy some materials and some tools and just go in without worrying too much.
But if you want to make it into a long-term career, perseverance, determination, and patience come into play. Don't give up halfway if you can't complete the project or can't make the project nice. Just stay with it and continue down the path. I would say if you have a passion, right, go for it, but don't go for it blindly. If you have bills to pay, do something to pay your bills. Come back to it when the time is right. Don't give up totally just because there's some other things you have to attend to.
I agree with Gary. I think being obsessed about something that you're passionate about is a good thing because it leads you to excel. But at the same time, you don't necessarily have to take your passion or obsession as your day job. It's okay to pursue something wholeheartedly without any monetary gains in sight. If you want to do it and you think you want to make it your career, by all means, right? But I think you don't necessarily have to make your passion a hustle.